Hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and here's my analysis of the second trailer for Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. Let's get into it! News are finally here and there was quite a bit of stuff being revealed, plus as always some hidden things because Game Freak likes to drive us mad. Anyway, you know me, I don't like to waste any of your precious time, so without further ado, let's just start it. And oh, of course, this is my speculation and interpretation, not the absolute truth. Alright, let's go! The first shot of the trailer shows us Drifloon, Applin and Athena stickers on the wardrobe. Drifloon was already confirmed in the game, so this might confirm Athena and Applin as well. The crest on the backpack does make it seem like the school theories were right, but it might simply be something of a clan crest. Here we've got our first look at the new settlement, close to what appears to be the big city from the first trailer. We also get a closer look at the Pokémon centers that are advertising some sandals, I think. This might mean that the Pokémon centers are also where you stop for customization. Next, we get a closer look at the crests that we see in the reveal trailer, and as expected, one belongs to the orange people and the other one to the gray people. They seem to be in the big square, the big plaza of the first big city. In the next shot, we have a nice look at the terrain, which seems great to explore, with the Stonehenge type of structure, this time not in the desert where we previously saw the Stonejourner. We also see what seems to be a lighthouse and another building in the distance near the beach. I'm not sure, but this might actually be the starting area that we see in the beginning of the trailer. Then we meet the professors for this region, Professor Sada and Professor Turo. But there's a catch. Professor Sada seems to be exclusive to Pokémon Scarlet and Professor Turo seems to be exclusive to Pokémon Violet. Judging by their design, we can pretty much assume the whole tradition versus innovation theme to be real. Also, even though the notes behind them don't make sense to us, this symbol right here looks kinda similar to the crystal from the Japanese logo. Also important to note that we once again have a name for the professor that is not based on the tree. In fact, there's a big chance that Sada is a play on pasado, the Spanish word for past, and Turo is a play on futuro, the Portuguese and Spanish word for future. Then we see the in-game models of the starters and listen to their cries for the first time, and right after we meet Nemona, which I can assume is a rival, or one of our rivals, even though the website calls her our friend. Right after we meet Pawmi, the new electric type Pokemon and possibly new Pikachu clone. This happens near the big city's walls, possibly near this Pokemon Center, and is our first Pokemon battle. Behind her, on the Pokemon Center, we can see a Quillfish. Then we learn about the power of science, as we did so many times before, near where I believe Meowth was in the first trailer. Then we get one of the best things announced with us being introduced to the multiplayer aspect of Scarlet and Violet. 4 players can play together by connecting online. Next we see that it isn't exclusive to the same game pairings, as we also get our first look at customization. Another thing, there seems to be following Pokemon, either that or it is exclusive to this specific cutscene. Also, in this cutscene we do see something else in the Pokemon Center. Might be a new Pokemon since they decided to silhouette it, but it kinda looks like Eliolisk. We then take a look at more different areas and see some returning Pokemon like Fletchling and Fluffy. I'll have a quick video with every returning Pokemon in this trailer, just like I did for the last one. After this comes the next reveal, Smoliv. Awesome name for this grass/normal type Pokemon. This scene also teaches us that we can slowly approach Pokemon, which might mean that there's some of them that might run away if they see us or if we approach too quickly. Here, I believe we can see the windmill area that we saw in the first trailer, providing us with some context of how the region looks and where the routes are connected. Next, as the trainer is throwing the Pokeball to the Smoliv, we can see another Smoliv behind us, implying that the battle transitions and the battle itself will happen there in the overworld seamlessly, without interrupting what's going on around us. Next, we have the star of the show, Lechonk. This is a normal type Pokemon, and together with Smoliv and Pawmi, one of the Mona's Pokemon. We get our first look at the battle UI, which looks very simplistic. We have the basic battle, Pokemon, bag and run, with a check status on Y button, probably to check status boosts and things like that, I'd assume. We then learn Lechonk can use Tackle, but we can't assume that already. Then we have our first look at the random trainer interaction, and we really have to get close to him. Also, the trainer has a Tauros shirt, confirming the presence of Tauros in the game, another thing that was a given, but the image of Tauros looks a bit different, with only one eye showing, as if the other one was hurt, which might mean that we are getting a regional form or even a regional evolution for the Gen 1 Pokemon. We then have some footage of new areas and an even closer look at the Pokémon Center, where we can see 2 players meet. Here, we can see that there will truly be 3 different things happening in these places, and from the symbols, I will assume it really is the customization, healing and item buying/selling. Then we got a very interesting thing, showing us what looks like a trade or wonder trade. We don't have enough info to know if it is being done with someone from your 4-player group or with someone else random online. What it seems to imply is that Larvitar is exclusive to Scarlet and Bagon exclusive to Violet, simply because both are pseudo-legendaries that usually get this treatment. Then we get more footage of the area where those Stonehenge type of structure is and other different areas like caves that actually look like explorable caves, which is great, a beach area which we've seen from a distance and is very close to some high sea mountains. There seemed to be some shipwreck or something lying in there, the reasoning still a mystery to us. When we're passing by the cryogonal, we see our player react to the weather conditions. If this will have any effect or be purely aesthetical, we still don't know. Then we get a Gengar in the night and a Lurantis in the day. Considering that Lurantis evolves only during the day and Gengar is a ghost Pokemon, usually associated with the night, I think this confirms that time of day specific spawns will return. Then a big one shows up. We see a battlefield in a very thematic area. It seems to be atop a tower and is followed with images from other different areas. The left one has a weird structure but seems very similar to these ruins in the desert, and I'd say it's a ground or rock type challenge. The second one is probably a grass type challenge, even though the symbol seems to be of a boat, and the last one very fire looking. This might mean the return of gyms or any other type of trials. According to the official website, you can experience a new style of adventure with a world that you're free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story, which means that these gyms or challenges are probably able to be taken as we wish without any particular order. Next we meet the Legendaries, Koraidon and Miraidon. Koraidon seems to be exclusive to Scarlet and Miraidon to Violet, and they are said to have powers that far surpass those of other Pokemon. If this means the regular Pokemon or other legendaries, we don't know, but what we can clearly tell is that, once again, tradition versus innovation is the theme they are presenting us with. Also, they look like you could ride on them, don't they? Then, right at the end, after we learn the release date of Friday, November 18th, by the way, we have this weird part that's teasing some Pokemon, or at least I believe it's teasing some Pokemon, and for it to have this focus, it would have to be either a new evolution everyone keeps talking about, or, and that is more likely to me, a legendary or mythical Pokemon. Only time will tell, but I do have my theories, so expect some videos on this. And that is all I could find in the new trailer for Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. Did I miss something? Most likely, so please let me know in the comments down below. And also, before I go, I want to thank my Twitch viewers Fantastic Gino and Didn't1234 for claiming the shoutout for this video. Thank you so much for all of your support. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. And also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch, I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.